Good morning, class 8. Today we are going to complete rest part of exercises of chapter 4, that is metals and non-metals. So first you have to mention date, today's date, class work, and you have to do these works in your fair copy or science copy. So first you have to do fill in the blanks. So here you can read. First, metals are lustrous, but non-metals like diamond and iodine also show luster. So here in this statement you have to fill diamond in a first empty place and iodine in the second empty place. Is that clear, students? Now second, though metals are solid at room temperature, mercury is a liquid. Here you have to fill mercury in the second sentence. Third, copper is less reactive than iron. Fourth, metals usually displace hydrogen from acids. Fifth, the gas usually filled in the electric bulb is argon. Sixth, iodine is used in table salt to prevent goiter. Now the question answers. First, answer in detail. Question 1. Explain the following: malleability, ductility. So its answer: malleability. Malleability is a property of metals by which they can be beaten to form thin sheets. Ductility. Ductility is a property of metals by which they can be drawn into wires. Now the question 2. How will you show with the help of an experiment that copper is more reactive than silver? So its answer, you all can see that it's experiments. So you have to perform this experiment step by step. So first you have to write objective to observe copper is more reactive than silver. Next, material used: silver nitrate. This is nitrate, Nitrate. Copper pieces and test tube. Now the procedure: first, took silver nitrate in a test tube. Second, added copper pieces in test tube and kept it undisturbed. Third, left the solution on for 5 minutes without disturbing. Now the observation: after some times it appeared that solution turned bluish and silver precipitated in test tube. Now the result: it is concluded from the experiment that copper has displaced silver and hence is more reactive. Here you can see a reaction in between copper and silver nitrate. So here you have to write this experiment in your copy. Copper reacts with silver nitrate and forms copper nitrate and it displaces silver. Is that clear? Now the question 3. Give reasons why. A. Gold is found in free state but iron is not. So its answer: gold is a non-reactive metal. It reacts to form compounds very rarely, while iron is more reactive than gold. It can form compounds more easily. That's why gold is found in free state but is found in combined state. Okay. But iron is found in combined state. Now the B. Copper cannot replace iron from its salt solution. So its answer: copper cannot replace iron from its salt solution because iron is more reactive than copper and a less reactive element cannot displace a more reactive element. Is that clear? Now the C. So, sodium reacts with cold water, whereas iron does not. So its answer, sodium reacts violently with cold water as it is a high reactive metal, whereas iron does not as it is not so reactive. Now the D. Copper is used for making electrical wires while silver is not. Answer. Copper is used for making electrical wires while silver is not because silver gets tarnished with time. Also, it is more expensive than copper. Tarnished means fade. Now the C. E. Cooking utensils, utensils, utensils are made of metals, whereas their handles are wooden. Why? So its answer, cooking utensils are made of metals because they are good conductors of heat. So it is easy to cook food in it, whereas their handles are wooden as they are insulator and will not become hot while heating. Here write them in place of in it because here you are using metals. This is plural. Okay. Now the F. Sodium is stored in kerosene. Sodium metals is very reactive. It reacts vigorously with oxygen and water and catches fire, due to which a lot of heat is generated in this reaction. Hence, it is stored in kerosene. Now the G and last, white phosphorus is stored under water. So its answer, white phosphorus burns in the air at ordinary temperature and forms its oxide. Hence, it is stored under water. Now answer briefly. Question 1. Compare the properties of metals and non-metals with respect to thermal and electrical conductivity. So its answer, metals allow heat and electric current to pass through them easily, and hence metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, whereas non-metals does not allow heat and electricity to pass through them and hence are insulator and bad conductor of heat and electricity. Now the question 2. Why are gold and silver suitable for making jewelry? So its answer, gold and silver are the metals which are malleable, ductile and lustrous, and also they are noble metals, hence resistant to corrosion. That's why gold and silver are suitable for making jewelry. Now the question 3rd. Name the metals and non-metals which are liquid at room temperature. So its answer, the metal that is liquid at room temperature is mercury, and the non-metal that is liquid at room temperature is bromine. Is that clear, students? So you have to do these question answers and fill in the blanks in your science copy. That's all for today. Thank you, class.